говорит и показывает Москва.
I don't know about you still here. I actually got a couple of hours in this game. Let us see. I don't remember. Let me just check about you actually still is here. Probably not. Can you type something if you still is around here? Because of it sometimes going a little bit slow with the update on that YouTube thing. Then I will give you some answers. If it is, I was just sitting and listening to something else. It's morning over here, so. But no, it is not really that complex, but still. The most of the city is around here, and then they are being delivered with train. And then I'm about to start something new up over here. A little bit of oil pumps I need to get fixed. Oh, maybe you are still around. No, that's probably myself actually, because of I was going over on that. But this city was started in episode 353. How many hours I've played it, I don't know actually. I have played this game for a couple of hours. Let's check. I don't remember what we are coming up on. 2,503, 33, 34. So that's just a couple of hours. So yeah, so I was just relaxing and was waking a little bit up, and then we are starting making a little bit of money again. I was forgetting I actually was disconnected the oil, so we have a lot of citizens that was just going out here and didn't work. Of course, the best question is always coming when I'm just not seeing it. That's always the case. You definitely need to work a little bit faster on this station here. Oh yeah, should actually have a fucking distribution center that's probably delivered the shit from here. When it's coming in actually, it's more or less over that one now. On that one, because of that's the train that's actually connected to it, but the most of that coming in right now makes it waste anyway, so makes it waste. We cannot store more of that shit. Why are they not doing anything? That's the reason why they're not doing anything. Guess on something is waking up now and going over there. We should probably put some asphalt on the ground out there. Assign that one to number 2. Should probably take this to number 2 too. Of course, it's only bulldozers on that kind, that too, so that will just be a nightmare to get them to run. I will say check that one out. Then they should definitely not run when I'm starting a building project. Because as for now we only have gravel. We should be able to deliver that too, and we have a little bus stop too, so I actually don't know about that, but I want to set up to that, but now it is. So that was sad. I would actually have loved to answer his questions, but sad enough. I was not seeing it. It's not fucking good. We're importing more and we're actually exporting. That's some shit. And even if we have a good export thing, how expensive is that shit now? Crops 83. Then of course we are importing a little bit of oil too. That's actually pretty cheap. That's yeah. Of course we are buying a couple of iron sources and all that food and that kind of shit. Food is actually start to get pretty expensive. Yeah, we should probably get that shit out and running, but it will cost us. So it would have been nice if it actually was possible to put it up over here, but it not seems like that shit will fit in there. Maybe we can fit it in and do something. Nope. No. That one. Maybe. But of course the connection is not the fucking right places. Can we remove that road there and put it in another place? Then maybe. Fuck. That's really shit. Because if we need that one too to be connected to the fucker, man. So that's seriously not good. Hey, you don't need to start building yet, motherfuckers. we'll have a fucking chance to see about this shit actually working or not. See about it actually just a little fucking warehouse or what. This seems to be good. That one will never be able to fucking swing around up there. Fucking just start building. If we are putting it in there, we would maybe be able to swing it around down under. Let us have a check on that shit. That would maybe be a possibility, but it will probably not allow us to do that. See, that would not have been a problem if it actually have been a possibility to do that. Fuck. What did we got? The crossing that was there. That one can be connected to that shit. And that one to that one. So that's pretty decent. That one was what we were looking for anyway. Just see how we can get it to look a little bit better. Nope. It would only accept it in that direction there. That's fine enough. That's not the problem. The problem is probably we should have maybe a forklift station more anyway. Yep, so that idea didn't not like at all. So we should definitely not have another forklifting station. Give it one more try. Do we have a piece of road down there? What the fuck is? Oh, it's probably that fucking pipeline over the ground there. That's doing it. Fuck. We must see about we can connect it in another way later. I would guess on that fucking road should not be necessary. No, that one. Just a fucking... so... Yeah, that shit do not have connection. That's great. Okay, maybe it did have connection. It's saying it's not have. But I hope it will work. No. Hello. I don't know about this you epic Kuru that's back again. If it is, you can just type something and I will try to answer your first question if it is. I have already answered your first question if it is a little bit longer back when I was actually seeing the question. But then it was only me that was back there. But we are starting to get hit by that fucking inflation, and then it was not going very good with the fucking we don't import oil. Of course, we should go away from that importing of the oil, but we needed to actually get the two to run uh, in a good rate of production. So we actually can export it, and we are using the new way, the new exporting way now. We are using it just exporting directly to the border and importing from the border too. It has been working nice, and yeah, but still, now the stuff's starting to get more expensive, and it will not really fit together right now. And I need to stop building, I think, a little bit and make some money. Just be sure if it's actually fitting good together here, and then I will start building, yeah, that food factory so we actually can keep our citizens a little bit, be sure if we have food. We don't need to import it. Because if I'm seeing one of them was one of the problem before. We got a little bit of food now, of course. And if we are starting getting some money out of that too, we will probably remove it a little bit and then put it up on its own, make a silo and make it yeah, as we normally doing it. It was just a little bit early that was fucking around this. And then of course we have bought a lot of stuff down here too. What is actually not really giving anything back. Of course there's a little bit production down there, but it's not much. And we do not really have the money to buy a fucking train more for that shit now. There's 2 trains for that, but they are not moving that. What are they actually moving? They are not really moving anything, so we should maybe just buy a couple of wagons for that shit and send that up here and collect them, and then run it from that point there. Uh, I'm actually thinking we can actually get that wagon I want over here from the American dollars, so that would be a little bit better if that's possible actually. Or from dollars, not. Yep, I don't know about it's actually bigger or what the fuck it is, but seems like it can hold 55, yeah. Let's just take 10 of them, and then the Brickstone will have 1 train and 14 wagons. And then we will just run that into, yeah, it was actually the 2 of them here I was thinking for that. Want to deliver it around, but that's overkill actually. It's not necessary to have that 2 station for that. If you actually want to, and the same with this one. It could actually have been at this station was 2 bricks, and it could have delivered that concrete too, and then just have mixed the wagons, and then the next one could actually have been to sell them, the both of it, and then set it up that way. So that would be something about all source building should have over a certain amount before they actually are allowed to selling it. That's the reason why we don't can all all source building to load here. That's 30%. But that's a problem when we actually need to deliver it around the map, because if then we should be sure if it's just delivering. Fuck about that's only 10% stone. It should just deliver if it's in need somewhere, so it's not getting taken from the border and being delivered. That's the reason why I'm like to have it in two different stations, because of that doesn't need to go to the border. Should actually only go to the border if we have pretty close to a full storage. It should not start running now because of that for our own building around on the map, storage around the map. So that's on border. It's, I would say 89% or something like that. It need to be on. We actually start losing citizens. Yeah, but then you need to use your feet because of that's a fucking good why? Food and meat. There should be more than enough food and meat. Anyway, now. So don't fucking complain about that shit. Just go to work. So we can keep getting some food and meat for you shitheads. Oh, that was fucking fast. Let me see. No. Hey. That's actually sucks it don't doing that zoom in thing. But it must be that one. Of course it is. It should definitely unload food and it already loading that shit. So that's not the problem. So now it should unload corn over there. Unload corn and load food. And then we should just have some workers to go in there. But that's probably the problem with that shit. Oh, we're actually getting workers in now. And then we should just have somebody to deliver the shit. We are producing our own fucking food. And then this train, it's actually buying food from the border too, but it should do something over on this station too. It must be that one. Yep. But it is possible, that's possible it can go in that way and can coming out again that way. Loading food. Then it's just a question about we actually believing that much in that shit and we actually think we can take that shit off here. I also think we got a little yeah, that's not that one, that's the one I think. Then we will deliver it with the truck if it's going totally wrong. And it's actually crazy to do that actually. Should actually just have used that one, but that has probably no more. Nope. So we will deliver it with train from over there to over there. Okay, fair enough. That's a little bit overkill. Maybe it will fuck us up in the end, but anyway, we are start making a little bit of money again. That's a good thing. All destination buildings, yeah, that's the problem. No, that was probably the problem. Should not have done that. I don't know what the fuck you want to buy, but it's look expensive. Just go home and wait till you need to be going. It was definitely meat, and it was some of the other expensive thing we actually should try to get up and produce. But that's something that will come down on the other side here, because of we will get the steel production up and running around in this area here, and then we will put up a city more around here. Something around here or something like that. So it has a little bit of distance to this shit and a little bit of distance to that down here. And maybe we'll build a fucking railroad or metro down there, but I'm not happy about the metros because of they are fucking ridiculous actually. It's ridiculous to get the train down there, it's ridiculous to get them up and get them repaired, it's ridiculous to re-place them, and yeah, everything is just ridiculous about them actually. So in this map I didn't use that, I'm actually just used the train or the railroad. And did as I have done a couple of times before. This is for the passenger line, this is for fuel and garbage, and this is for everything else. And then just connect the right distributions office to the right line, as we have done somewhere. That's not the distribution office, that's the reason why. So this one is connected to the fucking middle line. It cannot really run on anything else even. Up here, of course, it can choose to when it going into the border up here. Then it has the possibility to actually drive out on another line, but when it do not have a final destination in the other end to get into that fucking place, it cannot really take another line and go on. So if it actually have been connected somewhere wrong, then you actually would have been able to run on the wrong lines, and yeah, then I would have made something wrong and not as I supposed to, well, wanted to. Good, we got that under control anyway, and we got the fucking thing out there under control, yep. Yep, oh yeah, that was right, we was buying some fucking wagons. And up there, and back there, to begin with, anyway. Because we are playing realistic, so we cannot really buy the wagons as we want to down in the... Yeah, that's a couple of different rules for that one. When you are playing realistic, you need to buy them on the border and then transport them down to... Yeah, I think you need to transport them to a long train, not but a train depot. And then from the train depot out to the station. And that's because of it that's they have fucked something up with the fucking trains, distribution offices. And the part is you can actually not drive a train in and then let the train go in and unload the fucking wagons and go out again and go back to this train depot or to the border to collect more. That's actually a problem. That was fucking fast. Is that three of that shit on the wagon? No. 9, then that's one bag up there. Yeah, that's small. Okay, how many do we actually get on the other border? Oh, yeah, what's that one? Oh, 55 tons. Okay. But we didn't really have the money to buy that shit right there, so fair enough. And then they are probably just a little bit smaller. We got one more there. Oh, that do have a pretty decent amount of chambers and space. What the fuck? I was just on my channel and then it was opening my camera on my phone. Weird. I was not touching it. It's more or less doing it as it on its own. Should probably get away from that fucking border and board. That's not a good idea actually. As you can see, we using around 30,000 on the month on fucking freaking manpower, and most of them, and actually a couple of them going to that fire station and a little bit of them going down to this fire station. Some of our own citizens is actually going over to that fire station too. So we should see about we actually can get that stopped. should probably get it the other way around, so we actually not running that 3 bosses out there anymore. We should actually run them down to the fucking other space where we're actually collecting that one. Not that it's totally expensive, it's the problem not the thing that's getting the budget to fuck up, but still, it's a lot of money every month to actually import that manpower. What's going out there? We are producing, it's a good thing. How much do we? Nope, that's not the one. That one. Yeah, we are getting a little bit train waiting too long. That's no, not train waiting too long. Okay, so we should actually stop using them up there. Actually, fuck them. We will... Nope. Change route plus and depot. Then we don't need to pay to get rid of them. If you just sell them, you actually need to pay to sell them. So that's a really bad deal. Oh. Still fucking one vehicle owner. Yeah. Then we would have the space for our fucking A to B train if we want more of them to go up there. But for now it will be that way. 44. So now it's running on that line. You should be running down to that space down there and pick up. But we have 11 other buses that's going to what? To that destination there. That was a bit. To have 11 buses running for that space. I actually think the smaller one of them should actually be more than enough. Should still be one. Is that one? Nah, it does not look like it's that one. Nope. Nope, nope. Oh, maybe not. Nope, that's one. Oh, it is in the fucking repair station. That's why ride was pretty decent, hard to find. But do it actually get repaired or what the fuck is going on there? And is it possible actually to change the line on it when it's in there? Yeah, it was. Oh, good. Because of the only thing that you actually need to get people up, or citizens up to, is actually to that 2 up there. So it's actually better to get it to run up there, I think, and then we will get a lower amount of manpower input. We are making a little bit of money, not a lot, but we turn it around again, and again. A lot of sea, food. Yeah. Would guess on we maybe we can, if we can get allowed to put it up. If we can be able to connect it out there, then we can put one up out there. We can. Good. We'll do that. No, we cannot put the road in. Fuck. This does not really need to be a good road or anything. It just need to be there. In this area, we just need to be happy about we actually could fucking put it in. That's definitely not good. Why the fuck can he not be charged by the shit? And there was something about clean water too, actually. We are using clean water, but we are in a problem with that shit probably. Let me see. The water is good enough, but why is the shitting not it's exactly fucking, the water is there, the shit is there. Oh, you're too long away. I cannot touch you, motherfucker. Right there. It needed to, that was actually the max this destination for that shit. Do it how much do that actually touch? Touching down to that shit down there. That fucking oil thing down there is a problem if it is. Ridiculous, actually. And if we are sitting it over there, then it's the fucking that one up there that's not getting touched. Fucking shitheads, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Now we have everything in it, but now we cannot put it down. Because of that's exactly what we have the water. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. And that will cost us a fucking lot of steel to just run that line out there. And how long do we need to run it to out there? That's not a shorter point, no. It cannot get to that point. It can get to that point over there. The gravel we are producing ourselves, the concrete we are producing ourselves. That we are not producing ourselves yet. That's actually one of the things we need to set up out in the new area out there. That prefab panels. Too. Because of we are making the concrete out there, and then we should just yeah. That's actually one of the things we should have up. Out here. Are we finding that? That's not the one. It must be that one. And that needs what? Yep, cement and gravel. Yeah, of course. That's no more outputs. That's ridiculous. We'll have the possibility. Can we actually connect it to that shit? That would be nice. And we have a house there. That's okay. Then we just need to figure out to get it in. No, I should not deliver it alone. Delete it. I just not want to build it yet. Because if I'm not sure if I want it in that place. It would have been nice if we actually have the possibility to fucking connect it to that shit there, but only 3 connection. So it will require we actually are disconnecting one of them, and it only seems like it's possibility to disconnect that one, but we will be able to actually put a fucking conveyor belt right there. I'm not sure about that. Probably not one of them. That's more or less double big. That will we definitely not be able to put it. I don't know about we will be able to put it there. It's fucking hard to see. But I fucking can probably be put from that side, but it's just a question about it actually will connect over the fucking train yard. No, we don't want to be able to touch that shit. We cannot do that. Building on fire. Definitely not good. Which building is on fire? One of them out here? Okay. Then it's just a question about we actually have any firefighters. And there was actually a building. We could give some fuel. But that one anyway, if you want to. Do they have power? That one has power and that one has power. And you're actually missing cars. Good. It was getting put out. I will see how many we... Only 22, that's not a good fucking amount. But again, we have a pretty high amount of empty flats because of, again, we got a food crisis. And my citizens do not fucking accept crisis. They only accept the high life. Or the fucking go away life. To another city. If we don't get supply what their need is, they are seriously fucking leaving. You don't care about staying around for some time. And if they are staying around for some time, it's short time. So hang over. We cannot store or export wastewater. No, I'm trying to fucking fix it, man. That line is a high priority, motherfuckers. Build. So we don't run out of food again. Yeah, I'll run out of fucking food. So we should probably allow that shit to load from the border again. Just insurance. Because if I don't think the other one actually can produce fast enough, that's actually another thing. Oh yeah. Now we are on it, we should, no, we will not, yeah, we can. We should probably... Nah, that's not the wagon we want to buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of them, and then let that one collect it. Not that we really need it down there, but we need that. Yeah, it should not fucking go, it should have a destination. It was that one it should have. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was the amount we was buying, so that's good. decent amount. But yeah, there's a couple of empty flats out here, I will say. It's fucking many that want to go on that shit. I will not have enough of student places with that small one I only have. That's probably too little. We could actually drag it over again, but that will be expensive in steel too. I actually think it was maybe a better idea to actually place it that fucking close to there where I'm actually building houses, but anyway, I'm not sure if we actually should build any more houses anyway, so it's around out on 314 meters from there anyway. So it's start keeping a problem, but it would probably have been a good idea to build a couple more that actually could feed the fucking two of them, and then this area could actually feed but just down of that fucking line here, it would have been nice to have a line of houses there. I don't know about I placed that shit wrong. No. It looked like we was placing it exactly wrong to do that. Yeah. Damn. Just some kind of fucking line. Yep, so of course it's releasing my fucking grip on it. What the fuck? Maybe not, did that? Don't care how the fuck we was getting it in there. Just we was getting it in. Fine enough. Just get that fucking expensive shit built. Still, we're loading it. What do we unloading it? Up there, okay. Then we are reusing it, but we are not producing that fucking much steel anyway. Yeah, it is a pollution area, and you actually don't need to notify me about that. It's not really looking bad actually. It's still fucking pretty green. Then you should probably change the bug if that's the problem. You'd actually fucking change the color on that fucking thing. So it's actually not showing that much green. It's showing a little bit of red around there, but that's not much. 40 workers on that shit. Ah, yeah, we actually. Oh, now they will work out there when it's not really necessary. Oh, that will be a fucking problem when we actually delivering that train in there. 4 only, fuck. I'm sure if I buy 5. So now it can only fucking drive 4 wagons or one of that kind. That's not good. Railroad connection, fuck. That's the problem. I only think it was that house that was, or that house that was the railroad connection, but it was not. But we cannot use that right now. We actually need to earn some money before we can build the last fucking thing of that shit. I'm earning money, but we have a little problem down here. I actually want to build a little bridge more. Just with a longer run in on that. And keep it and only run into that 2 station over there. But you're already splitting up around in there, and then you will run in and out from that. And it's actually taking it out faster than it actually can put it in. Oh, maybe because of that 2 output actually, and only 1 input. Okay, fair enough. Then we will not run into a problem with that shit anyway. That's maybe a good idea actually. You know, not a bad idea. That it actually transported it out a little bit faster than it actually transported it in. Because of then, when we are actually throwing something down, we will not run into the... But this is not a good thing. We actually need that shit to deliver a little bit faster up here. Oh. But it do not, and that's a good thing, because of then we need some more of them set up around in the area. And that was actually a question, because of it, if it could deliver that much gravel to begin with alone, then it would not. It would be a good thing, but still it would be too much cheat in case of how much space the other stuff is actually taking up. But I actually like the idea about we are getting the stone pounded into gravel already on the first station instead of it actually need to travel to fucking 2 or 3 stations before it's ready to be transported. Yeah. So let us have a look about it actually will be possible to do what I want to do. But I don't think so. We want that one to go down to this station here and unload the wagons. Unload that. Will that count for unload, used vehicle, unload, new vehicle, yeah? And then we want it to go back again. Can you figure that part out? Maybe because I'm not normally using that fucking thing. Crossing that shit off, but let us see what it will do it. It actually loading them off. So either you have fixed it, or or else you need to actually cross that shit off. And in some other cases you actually need to cross it off when you are driving cars anyway too. Or else it will not fucking start driving. So now I do not need to remember that destination anymore. And you could actually try fucking get a better way to actually put the vehicle, wagons up on the fucking train. It would be nice if it actually was possible to, and then put the hold the fucking mouse in with shift or something like that, and then actually mark all the vehicle you want to move in one. Oh no, that's not the one. So we could drive it in on that station here, so we actually got 2 trains on the same thing. But I'm actually thinking I'm taking and driving it into that one. I'm actually was expected to run that fucking concrete on anyway. So yeah, I'm making money. I don't know about it was because of we were starting making our own food, but I don't think so. But this shit is running again now, so that's good. Food over there. Oh yeah, that shit. fuel. Can you still deliver fuel? It can still deliver fuel, so that's good. And that shit should just be a copy of that one. And that one should be a copy of that one, so we will just do that. What are you doing? You're coming with corn. It cannot be the only thing that's coming with corn, what? Is it? I don't know. I was believing that one was delivering corn too over here, but maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong about that part of it. That we should definitely have changed. It should be able to load corn. Was it that one? No, it was not that one. Then it must be that one. Nope. That one. Nah. They're not even going over to the fucking station over there. Do it not? It do go to that station. Because of that one? Ah, it's that one. I don't think we need 3 trams over there. We are probably doing that, but we are getting them out from that side out there, so no problem in that shit. That is placed a little bit long away from what actually it's needed, but yeah. It is down there, but fair enough. Could maybe move it down to one of the empty station down here if we really want to. But that's wagon and we have no really wagons in that shit down there anyway. Load that shit and you can load, what should we say, 30%? We don't really need it anywhere on the fucking map, and if the place we needed it's there, I will not have a train station that's connected to that shit anyway, so we will just sell it. We can only sell 350 tons at a time anyway. We need to get some more wagons and then sell some more of it. We need to at least buy 10 of the big wagons from our own side of the border. Then it will look a little bit better. Yeah, that would be, for every time that one is running we can buy one fucking wagon, so it needs to at least run 10 times before we have the wagons we need for that, and we still do not have the wagon we need for that, but I think it's going a little bit better with the citizens. I don't think we are running out of food right now anyway. But I need to make sure we actually get... Yeah, we should definitely not allow that many citizens to work over there. That should not be necessary, that's overkill. They already arrived. Good. It's actually going out with all the fucking chemicals. So that one should actually have a possibility to relax on that shit. Where's that station? That's over there. Let's see if we can find somebody that's going out with chemicals. That's chemical. That should not be necessary. We'd have more chemicals delivering. Nah, that's not a chemical. That's one. That's down there. Yep, that's already covered. So that got 2 free spaces, and then we can put that up to deliver, collect food directly over from here. That building is already assigned. Great. What are they doing? It's probably one of the last ones. It's definitely not that one, that's for sure. Not that one, not that one. Maybe that one. Yeah, it's actually a fucking chemical fucking allowance to load. That should just be food instead of that. So now it should not focus on that, and 60% and food, blah 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 blah. So actually we should actually be able to fucking just remove that train from doing that. Loading, that must be that one. So no more loading of food on that station there. We will just pick it up with that fucking trucks over here. That's short enough distance anyway. It's just around the corner and over there. What is that one going for? It's actually going for food. So that's a good thing. And that one do not really have a warehouse. That's probably one of the... That one has a warehouse, that one has a warehouse, and that one has a warehouse connected to it. So you can actually store a lot more. That one can store a lot of food actually. And that one, not that much. It's too big a warehouse over to this one actually. I should maybe build another fucking warehouse over here. Just a smaller one. Maybe got the criminality under control again. I actually think we should actually demolition one of that fucking... we have 3 of them. And one of them is a big one. We could demolition that one and that one, then we would be able to put up a couple of houses more actually. That would probably be a good idea. That's not a good idea. No, that's probably too small an area anyway. Nah, it is actually not. How many entrances there is on that side? Not many. That's one on that side and that's one on that side. So let's try to mirror it. Then we have one on that side, so most of them will actually come from that fucking side. And that was the part about don't fucking use too many money. The bricks we are producing ourselves. I don't think we are delivering them actually, but I don't think I actually set it up to deliver to that station up there. I will figure that part out. I did. I'm actually delivering to 2 places. There, and there. And on 60%, that should be more than the fucking other one is running around. Yeah, that's only running 30%, so that one should actually have advantages of getting to that station before the other one. So we're actually using our own. That was what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Then it's just saying we are 2 back. Again. How many people can that one actually have? 300. And how many can that one have? 75. That will be something like 300. So 421. that will be 4 of them. That will be the same space as 4. And that seems to be the case actually. So I have just made one that's 4 size of that fucking thing. I don't want to build it yet. I just want it right now. I will just check something. I will check the size of it. Yeah, it's yeah, 1, 2, yeah, okay, 3, 4. It is a little bit bigger than 4 of them, so maybe it would just be a better idea to place 3 more of them around in the city. It would probably be a lot easier actually to fit 3 of them in. I could fit one in around there, and it's just a question about the road. It's not really need a road connection. It's just need pad connection. Then we could definitely fit one in over here. Are we done building that shit so we actually can throw the other shit down? Yeah, I don't know about it. I actually want that. Oops. We didn't delete anything else? No, good. Holy shit, that's running 2 of them. Which one is which? That one. Holy fuck. That was my stomach that was saying that fucking sound. Oh, that was sounding a little bit wild. It was probably not getting broadcasted, but uh, let's just try with 30 workers because we're only producing food to ourselves, so there's not need to be a fucking overkill of food. Anyway, so fast production. As long we don't need to import it, that will help a little bit. We have definitely imported a little bit smaller amount than we did last month. Already we were importing from 1.3 million last month, but a lot of the importing has probably been oil. And then we should just producing a little bit faster so we has a bigger fucking export thing on that shit. I don't know. Not really need to do that, but we could do it. Just to make a little bit of extra money. My stomach's complaining about I'm done eating anything. I should actually think about I didn't should eat any fucking thing today, but oh, I actually need to go down and collect some shit I've ordered. And then I actually need to buy a couple of cokes. That's not eating. That's just cheating. Let's see. We like it. Come, go up, go up, go up. Around 200,000. I think I was buy a pack of bread yesterday, so that should be good enough. If I really get that hungry. Or we could buy a car, yeah, some milk actually. The only problem with that shit is actually it needs to drive back down there before it can drive out again. Instead of it couldn't continue when it's belonged to that shit and it still have a possibility to actually drive, then it should just go down back down here and load, because of that's still something it could load, but it's not doing that. That's annoying actually, the train's driving back. That would be the reason why it would be a good idea actually to have it maybe around over here or something like that, but yeah. We cannot get everything we want, but for sure we are making money again now. Can not only have been the food, but the food has probably helped a little bit because of we are importing a lot of that shit. So if we actually can make that ourselves out of only imported core crops, that will be a good thing. And we got a couple of more wagons by it, so that will work too. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah, there we have it. It's actually going back and forward and then back to that station.